Hey,
Yeah.
how you doing,
I'm good, man. Yeah.
Stovers? Hope you've not been caught up with the year stuff.
That brother's doing his own thing, man. Only he knows how to do that very well. Turn entire world media, all of them camera facing him, all of them news stations, TV, radio, newspapers, everybody, online bloggers, and everybody, you know, all, you know, talking about one man, which is yeah. That's beautiful for him, for his marketing and recognition all over the world. I think that that's good. No matter how negative you view it, that would be your own opinion. But then at the end of the day, this brother's doing his thing, and apparently actually knows how to turn the cameras on himself. That's exactly how I see it.
I thought so as well. About music, retail, and distribution, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's your take on the music distribution in this era?
Well, it has become streaming, all the way streaming platforms. All right, and you know, um, as life progresses and every era has its own kind of approach, the way that we do things and everything.
Mm.
So music streaming has always been uh, the go-to platform uh, over times. A couple of years now, or more than a decade or so right now. Mortgage itself has actually come up with our own little streaming platform, which is music.mortgage.com, in order to be able to be a player in this streaming field, the way it is right now, the way music retail or whatever music distribution is right now. So Merges actually also thought about it and come up with our own streaming portal as well, which is music.merges.com.
Great. So, how's it been working?
Working very well. Apparently, you should know that that would be for the Merges artists and a couple of other artists who will be interested in the service. But majorly for the fact that we are able to actually step ahead as well and join the bandwagon with our own platform. That's exactly what we're happy about.
Tell me, how would you rate the modern day distribution to before now?
Okay, before now, okay, for accessibility, um, that would be a little bit better than before now, because now Merges is able to set up its own streaming platforms, all right, to get music from the Merges stable, all of them artists are the Merges stable, and also cater for other artists as well. So it's more or less like in your hand, depends on your thinking, the approach, the innovations and the thinking behind it. If you can get around it and actually wake up and decide to join the bandwagon, you can be able to set up your own distribution platforms or retail your own music as an indie label. So it's more or less kind of a little bit more handy than earlier than now.
And how would you rate it on the scale 0 to 10?
For 0 to 10, it would depend on from what aspect, because we've got accessibility, capability. I can say it's better than before. But if you talking about numbers, I'm not talking about numbers per stream. I'm talking about numbers per cash in the pocket. You know, um, I would rate it lower than before, because before, you can be able to count your CDs and know how much CDs that you have sold if you're independent, and actually count your own money according to the CDs that you have sold. You know, so it's more or less double-edged sword. Let me put it that way. So depends where you want to rate it from. If you want to rate it from accessibility and the ease of distributing your music or sending it on the internet and everywhere, then it's better.
Okay, in terms of comparison,
Mm.
which is more profitable, the present day method or the past methods?
Okay, now present day though, like if you're gonna add the music download on top of streaming, remember, so now we've got like two avenues for revenues. So we've got download for people who want to download your music, buy the files and everything, which which in other words I can say it's a replacement for physical CD sales and all that. So and and if you add a streaming income to it, which is very very minimal in the first place. So basically, you have dual uh, dual avenue for revenue. So um, well, I can say it's good, it's good, it's good, but in the odd, when you sell your CDs and your company is selling your CDs for you, and according to the contract and everything, it's quite expressive that if you sell like 100,000 CDs and all that, you actually know your percentage and everything. So it's easier for you while you're sleeping. You can actually say, no, oh, out of 100,000 CDs, I've got so much and so much in it. So basically, revenue wise, I'm gonna go with before. Yeah, before streaming. And the era of download, the disadvantage that people download your music and get it placed everywhere and get it shared everywhere. So it's kind of really really cheesy on that. So basically, let's go with the odd when it comes to revenue.
Okay. Of all the methods available,
Mm.
which will you recommend for indie music entrepreneurs?
For all of them, indie music entrepreneurs or indie record label owners or up and coming record label owners, I won't suggest they go with a now, because apparently old is old, new is new, and as we look forward to the near future, we're gonna be having or sooner than later new pattern, new new avenue of retailing your music and actually come up right away. So basically, we're just gonna like stick to what's new right now and maximize how we can, or look forward to how we can maximize profit off of it. That's exactly what I'm gonna say to all of them indie artists or indie labels.
Okay. What method of distribution is more favored by more G's?
Apparently, like I said, mergers will surely stick with what is new and what is the trend right now, and going forward, what exactly will be the new trend coming through. So what I'm trying to say is that merges is more or less on the path of, going exactly with what's trending, and we looking for avenue to actually maximize the opportunity that is available in what's trending, and how we can maximize all of them revenue through it as well. So basically, we go with the new as far as music distribution is concerned.
How would Melodies artists get paid or remunerated for the music sold?
Can you repeat that again, please?
How would Melodies artists get paid
All
for their
right.
music sold?
Merges, we've got our own music distribution platform, which is music.merges.com. On top of that, though, we're still using all of them major distribution platform that are known all over the world. So on the easy part of it, every artist has got your own admin account, especially on the Merges music distribution, and also on all of our other partner distribution platforms as well. We grant them access to be able to monitor all of them downloads and streams and everything. So artists, they can actually or always have the opportunity of withdrawing their own money from off of our platforms. Like it's more or less like going to the bank and withdrawing your money. So you see how much you've sold, and you can actually withdraw it, how much you want it to be accumulated before you get it withdrawn. So it's all up to you. So you get your money anytime, any day, anywhere that you want to withdraw it. So it's as easy as that. It's all up to you to manage your finance by yourself. That's it. And you have the report and everything to prove your accounting, or help you with your accounting spheres. So it's always very easy how artists can manage their finances, when they're hanging out with more G's or working with more G's.
So, what would you like to say to the fans out there and the world at large?
Okay. Morgie's music is apparently we are more focused on music that are conscious based, and also not neglecting the fact that you as fans and people of the world, you also need time for fun and everything. So we had managed to bridge the gap. Like we have music that are catering for the fun time, and we have music that are catering for the conscious time, and we have music that are catering for all of them knowledges and everything. So what happened is that I'm really encouraging everybody to follow up the trend at more G's so that you can be able to have variety of music that cater for each and every needs at each and every given time. So stick around with more G's. This is exactly what I gotta say to you. All of them platforms at moreg's.com. That's exactly where you find us.
Thanks for giving us your time again.
Thank you very much. And don't forget though, my new single, Last Soldier, coming out to your screen. More importantly, will be available at moreg's.com. That's music.moreg's.com and all of them major distribution platforms all over the world. Stick around.
Moreg's.com. Thinking beyond now.